G'day guys, so we're going to talk about this fellow, Kaldor Drago, the man himself. Kaldor Dragonius Draconis Dragogo, K-Dog, the Cadenator, the Dragoninator, Dragosis, Dragi, I'm running out of stuff. Drago Malfoy. Maybe not. Anyways, let's go into our mate Kaldor Drago. Go over his stats. His movement of 5. His web skill ballistic skill both of 2+. Strength and toughness both of 4. He's got 7 wounds, 6 attacks, leadership 9, and a 2+ save. He comes with the Titan Sword, the Sanctum Siglium, a master crafted Stormbolter, frag and crack grenades. And your army can only include 1 Kaldor Drago. And let's face it, if you could have 7 Kaldor Dragos, it would be a little bit crazy. Technically, he could actually be in this realm 7 times, in 7 places at the same time, because technically Drago is kind of stuck in the warp and he's not really following a standards kind of timeline. So he could probably literally pop into the same battle 7 times if he wanted, but he says he can't. You only have 1 of them, so that's fair enough. Now, he does now have a Master Crafted Stormbolter. In previous editions, he's just had a regular Stormbolter. Master Crafted Stormbolter is 24 inches, rapid fire 2, strength 4, neg 1 AP and 2 damage. His Titan Sword hasn't changed from the old book. It is still a melee weapon. It is +4 strength, neg 4 AP and 3 damage. So he's going to be rolling in with strength 8. Neg 4 is going to punch through most people's armor. They're going to be stuck with invulnerable saves. And if they are a demon, they will not have it if he has his Warlord trait. Damage 3 is pretty good. The thing now is you can buff this with Empiric Amplification, I believe it's called, and taking Drago to damage 4. Now, Drago's locked into a specific Warlord trait, which gives him +1 on the charge to attacks. So he'll be having 7 attacks with this if you take that Warlord trait with him. The Sanctum Siglium is basically a relic Storm Shield. Now the normal Storm Shield's a +1 to your save and then also a 4+ invulnerable save. This in fact gives him a flat 3+ invulnerable save. There's no plus to his normal save. So in Tide of Shadows, Drago will have a 1+ save and a 3+ invulnerable save if for some reason someone can target him. So it's pretty tough. Being Grey Knights as well, and he is a Knight of Titan, if you get mortal wounds put on him, he's still got his 5-up feel no pain versus those as well. So he's going to be sticking around hopefully for a while. His abilities are Knights of Titan and Teleport Strike, and he also has Rites of Battle. While the friendly Grey Knight's core unit is within 6 inches of this model, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, re-roll a hit roll of 1. Drago is also the Grey Knight's Supreme Grand Master. He's the boss of all the Grey Knights. In your command phase, select 1 friendly Grey Knight core or Grey Knight character unit within 6 inches of this model. Till the start of your next command phase, each time a model in that unit makes an attack, you can re-roll the hit roll. He can do this on himself if need to. The fact that it says core or character, you'll find that the vast majority of the entries in this book are core or character. The only exceptions are a lot of the actual like tanks and planes. Pretty much everything else is core or character. Pretty good. So Psyker. He's a Grey Knight, he's a Psyker. This model can attempt to manifest 2 psychic powers in your psychic phase and attempt to deny 2 psychic powers in your opponent's psychic phase. It knows Smite and 3 psychic powers from the Dominus Discipline. Now, Drago being a Grandmaster, he's not actually part of one of the Brotherhoods. He's basically the boss of all the Brotherhood's bosses. He does not have a Brotherhood psychic power or keyword in that case. Hence why he gets 3 Dominus abilities instead. I find that guys like him that have 3 powers they can take but only cast 2, it's good to take some of those situational abilities. Like if we go to our psychic powers in the Dominus, we've got stuff that we're probably going to be casting most turns. So Ghostly Bonds, I'd say, is a situational one. That's good to have on him. Sanctuary will be casting a fair bit, so you might want to have that as his always power. Empiric Amplification, you're going to be casting a fair bit, so you might have that as an always power. You can also, if you want, you can drop the Psychic, the Stratagem on him to give him another cast, so he can either cast a Smite and 2 other Dominuses, or he can cast 3 Dominuses. Gate of Affinity is a good one. I would probably have that as my mainstay, as always being on Drago. You want Drago to be getting from one point to another point like that. He's kind of a combination of buffing character combined with absolute slaughterhouse character. So you kind of need the gate to either get him or something near him to another point on the table like that, or use it to get him into combat or away from combats potentially. It's he's kind of like that piece you have on the table that's just kind of very toolboxy, and he can get you to where you need to be when you need to be there. So always Gate of Infinity with Drago. That way you can shoot him over, buff wherever you want, or go into combat and kill something. And the other ones is optional. I would probably consider Empiric Amplification as his second power. And yeah, buff things up with that too. It's pretty brutal. So I do quite like Drago, and I'll probably be running him quite a bit. I think he's going to be in a lot of lists, and he's expensive, but he's worth the points. So Caldor Drago, there you have him. Till next time, keep being awesome.